Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
It feels like it's been forever. The Monday the Monday shows.
I forgot how to talk in the time.
the Monday shows. It feels like there's been such a long gap between last time we recorded and today. At least I've been feeling that the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I think just a lot's been going on.
Been super fucking busy.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things. It's like, oh shit, like we're like in such a routine, and then it's like we got a flat tire a week, and then it's like, oh fuck, just keep going on with that flat tire.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Yesterday, Saturday, I worked with Lyndon again on a song. I previewed the song. It's a pretty dope song, and we'll see how that goes forward in production in the future. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sounds really good.
Cool. Today's Monday, the 23rd. Yes. It's Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll have a show on Thanksgiving as well. Not like on Thanksgiving, but it'll be out for Thanksgiving. Ideally, if you...
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay. Today's FFOTD, fun fact of the day, is that dolphins recognize and admire themselves in mirrors.
So only humans, monkeys, and dolphins go, damn, I'd fuck that.
Yeah, dolphins are super smart. They like to rape people.
I don't know if raping people qualifies someone to be smart. And we're drinking a new beer today. Did you throw away the box? I really wanted to show the box because it's like this.
Yeah, it's in the trash. But I ripped off the thing on the top.
Yeah.
So it's up there.
It's a super cool fucking logo.
Zoom in on it.
And
Josh, edit that for later. Zoom in on that.
And it's called Einstock Olgerg. And it's a Viking beer. It's from Iceland. It's Icelandic white ale. And there seems to be some sort of crest, and I can't read. It's Surframlader Akureyri, Iceland.
It'll be fucking right there for
I think that's the name of the place in Iceland. And it says ale brew with coriander and orange peel. So coriander is a spice, and orange peel is trash that you take off of an orange before you eat it. So we'll see how this beer... Oh, even the caps... I mean...
I got a bubble. Oh, it popped.
I got a bubble too.
Rollo's going crazy.
Look at that bubble. Bubble.
So, yeah, we're drinking Einstock Olgerd. Can't pronounce the umlauts on both O's. And the D has a weird little line in the stem.
Oh, I thought it was a backwards G. Olgerg.
No, that's a D with a line in the middle.
I like Olgerg better.
It's like an E.
Olgerg makes it more guttural.
An E with a curve.
Yeah. All right. Well,
let's try it.
Cheers. And here's to another new shotgun beer.
Tastes super orangey.
Super orangey. I'm not sure.
I like it.
It does taste like something you'd get at like
It's got a funky aftertaste.
Yeah,
kind of creamy.
Something you get at like Stacked or like BJ's. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a more crafty kind of beer.
Yeah, the aftertaste tastes like an orange creamsicle.
Yeah, it is. It is super orangey.
It's like orangey and creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I mean, it's not really good. It's pretty good.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's really good, but it is not a disappointment for just picking one up and swinging the hammer.
Just based on the fucking picture.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, I have no complaints.
Yeah, I mean, a white ale. What's the difference between a white ale and a blonde ale?
I don't know.
It smells good. It doesn't smell like alcohol at all.
I don't know. I'm not a beer guy, aficionado. It's good.
Second sip is better, for sure. I'm sure these will wear on us. I don't even see the ABV 5.2.
Not bad.
Pretty solid there.
11.2 ounces.
All right.
330 milliliters.
Contains barley malt, wheat malts, malt, and malted oats. They really like their malts.
Oh, it's unfiltered.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Does not have... Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does have the Surgeon General warning. A woman should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy.
Oh, come on. Even in Iceland?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure the second one's gonna be even better than the first one because I had it on a clean palate. Nothing to eat today so far, so it was super orangey. The second sip was actually really smooth and more creamsicle-y.
I've had quite a bit to eat. I've had boneless buffalo wings. I've had... what did I have for breakfast? I forgot what I eat. I forgot. I started working.
When did you start talking?
I've been up since 3.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's true.
So forgive me if I misspeak or just...
Tell us why you're up till 3.
Very incoherent.
Tell us why you're up at 3.
I go to work at 4 in the morning now for a brief period of time during the holidays. I'm a captain, except I've only done my captaining twice because they have me do other things. I don't mind. You know, I get to be in the store when it's dark. And I always think about recording a video of me walking out of the bathroom and be like, oh, I got locked in Target.
Oh, is that what people do?
Probably. That's what I would do.
Yeah, like the guy who got like trapped in the bus or whatever.
Yeah. It's like he just woke up and was like, oh shit, like the bus is at its
Well, that
station.
dude was like wearing like a suit or something, so I bet his dumbass probably did fall asleep or whatever.
It's just something I think that's funny that comes into my head. I really
Do
can't
it.
fucking speak.
No, you can't. Are you just tired or what?
No, I'm not tired at all. Like I'm ready to go. I'm wired. I got earlier, so you know I'm ready.
Nice.
Blitzed. Let's go. But it might catch up with me.
I think it
like,
already is starting to.
But like I'm not physically tired. Maybe mentally.
For sure, you seem mentally tired.
But I'm having trouble speaking sometimes. Other times it's better. Sometimes it's worse.
All right. Well, how was your weekend?
My weekend was busy. I've been working every day since Thursday, and I'm going to be working until Wednesday. So a solid Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 7 days. A solid week.
I count on my fingers too.
Only for little numbers.
Yeah.
Only up until 10.
Anything past like 200, I get lost. I can't keep track of how many like times I've opened and closed my hand.
Oh fuck!
That was 30.
You're quick.
I am pretty quick.
You're quick.
You said you had some points to talk about today.
If you could go back in time and
sleep with anyone
or forward and slap the fuck out of anybody, who the fuck would you slap the shit out of?
Would it change the course of history,
No,
or would it
you're
just
just-
be like, I just want to smack the shit out of this
You
dude?
just zoop in public, or not in public, just in front of them,
Blap.
and just smack the fuck out of them.
Would they know it was me?
Sure.
I don't want them to know it's me. If I go back in
If you
time,
don't want them, just...
if I go back in time, I want to be like next to them, and I just like hit someone,
Well, it's just like you
and
pop,
like
you pop
little
up,
me sitting right there.
you pop up in front of them, slap the shit out of them, and then just zerp
Zerp.
out.
Okay.
It's kind of like a drive-by,
A
teleport by. Who would you slap the fuck out of? Doesn't even have to be like Hitler.
No, I wouldn't
It's just
waste
like-
that on Hitler. Fucking cares? He slapped himself.
Because it's not like, oh, I would kill them. It's just like, you're just fucking hitting them.
Yeah, it's just one good fuck you.
It's just a solid slap. Who would you slap?
That's a great
And
question.
why? Maybe someone in history was acting a fool.
Maybe they should have stepped back. They didn't know me like that. That's a good question. I don't know, man. I feel like if I just smack somebody, it'd have to be super petty. Right? Because, like, gurgle over there, dog. What's going on with you?
I'm gassy.
If you fart the way you farted earlier, I swear to God I will leave the room until it dissipates.
I don't have to fight. You're fine.
Because it's like I don't want to waste it and be like, oh shit, never mind. Because then it's too late. So who would you smack? And then maybe you can inspire me. Because for me, it's like, I don't know, dude. I'd probably be like, you know what? The teacher who put me in special ed, I'd smack the shit out of her. I'd smack the dog shit out of her. I'd be like, blap, zerp. I feel like that would really change my life if I wasn't put in special ed classes and I was kept in regular classes. Maybe it would have been...
I don't think that would change the course of you going into special ed courses. I would just think she gets fucking slapped.
Well, then, then I want to slap her before sending my ass to special ed.
Does she know who slapped? No.
I'd want her to know. I'd want that bitch to know it was me. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
She'll probably do it anyway out of spite.
Yeah, at least I fucking feel good as a grown-up about it. I'm like, you know what? I made my peace. I smacked that bitch in the future, so we're cool.
But then you did it to yourself.
Fine.
Because you'd be stuck in a loop.
Fine, but I want... Fine, but I want the... Oh my god, what happened to my fucking hand?
Show me.
It looked like I got bit or something, like another dog bite.
Or you cut yourself.
Maybe.
Well, you did.
maybe I went back in time, smacked that bitch so hard, I drew blood on myself. Yeah. Maybe it just happened right now.
Holy shit.
Maybe Dimension Boy and Time Traveler teamed up for one good smack that hoe session. And I smacked the dog shit out of her.
Okay, I only know how to go forwards. I don't know how to go backwards yet.
Anyway. Yeah, it'd definitely be her, and I'd wanted to know it was me. I'd be like, I want to be like,
you see that kid over there?
No, just a solid bitch. Bah! Nothing else. I don't want to like sit down and explain like, hi, my name is. I just wanted to know. Like, as soon as hand meets face, she has this like epiphany of like, and like everything just flashes to her, and she's like, Alec. Oh, you're going to special ed now, motherfucker. Like, I want it to play exactly like that.
Well, if those who believe in time travel,
look, this was not here,
and fate, they can't see.
This was not here.
Pale. It blends in.
Zoom in.
Zoom in on that.
I'll do this thing where they put their hand behind it so they can zoom in. Focus on the hand behind the hand. But that wasn't there earlier today. Maybe I did it in the shower. Probably I was butt ass naked.
Zert, clap. In the shower.
Yeah. No, when I teleported, I just fucking a giant naked man teleports into a second grade classroom, berserks a teacher.
Alec, the police are outside.
What did you do? If all the evidence they have is a dot on my hand that appeared out of nowhere, then
they link it back to you fucking 20 years later.
Could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine how hilarious that'd be if like it's like a future crime situation? All of a sudden there's like, Alec, did you?
That's like Looper.
Yeah, but like, could you imagine how ridiculous that'd be? To where they're like, Alec, did you smack someone in the past? And I'm like, no, I've never hit anyone. They're like, no. Did you travel back in time to smack, I quote, the dog shit out of your second grade teacher? And I'd be like, I mean, I talked about it. They're like, so it wasn't you, but it was like a you out there?
A version of you.
I'd be like, oh shit, maybe I guess so. Because then you'd have to be like, they'd have to just let that go. They couldn't allow that to get out. And they're just like, yeah, we know time travel exists, and Alec uses it to smack people. The
thing is, if it did exist and people would go backwards or forwards and commit those
crimes, could you imagine? You're just like in the middle.
Keeping track of that?
Impossible.
It would be so fucking hard.
It's like also like, could you just imagine like you're sitting in class and then all of a sudden your teacher gets smacked?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just a figure pops up
and me, I was like covered in like soap at the time I did it. Probably I was like straight out of the shower, because you can't time travel like that with clothes on, because then it'd be like, Adidas, what is that style? What is that brand logo?
Adidas existed 20 years ago.
Okay, but not this T-shirt. This T-shirt didn't exist 20 years ago. And then,
so you're saying you have to time travel naked?
Yeah, because what if I did that and it was like Nike?
Not just plain colors?
What if I went back in time and someone from Nike saw me in my Adidas shirt and they stole it, and they're like Nike, and they just did the same square T-shirt, and then Adidas was like, well, fuck, why didn't we think of that?
I don't know.
And that's how you fuck everything up. You have to. Oh my god, I can only try and time travel naked.
Or non-branded plain clothes.
No, that's what got me made fun of in school. That's why I want to smack so many people.
Motherfucker, you can time travel. I don't think anyone's making fun of that.
Who would you smack?
I don't know. I don't really hate that many people.
Okay, I didn't hate anyone either, but I came up with a good story, so fucking conjure one up, motherfucker.
You got one out of spite from your teacher sending you into special ed. I've had no hardships like that. I wasn't a special kid.
I feel like you still are.
We're all special
in our own way.
In the eyes of God. Probably
in the eyes of God.
Probably JFK. Be like, hey,
get down!
Right before the bullet's traveling. Goes down.
Could you imagine? Big, wet, naked man saves history. If JFK was not assassinated, do you think we would have ever got around to Trump?
No, I think he would have been president like 7 more times.
JFK?
Yeah. He was like one of the best.
That's what I'm saying, though. You don't think we would have gotten around to Trump at all? It would have just fucking changed the course of history?
Yeah, it would have been peace on earth.
So if you smacked the dog shit out of JFK, saved his life, and came back present...
Probably still would be president.
That wasn't even legal at the time, right? Like, I think there was only one president who did more than 2 terms.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Delano?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong then.
I don't know, it's a 50-50.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
History's not on your side.
I think people only say Delano because the R in the Roosevelt.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. You think it's Delano? Delano Roosevelt?
Motherfucker. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
What?
People only say Delano because of the Roosevelt. It just rolls together.
Delano. What?
Delano Roosevelt. Delano Roosevelt. I'll do it again. Delano Roosevelt.
Wait, you said Delano Roosevelt.
Delano Roosevelt.
Delano Roosevelt. Delano Roosevelt. Oh, wow, it does sound like an or still.
It rolls together.
Wow.
So
this is the guy you say you'd smack? No, you said JFK.
Yeah, JFK.
Okay.
The guy who got murked.
But he's the one who served
3 terms.
3 terms. Damn.
Or was that Teddy Roosevelt?
I don't know.
It was one of the Roosevelts.
Jesus. So you would save the country, and I would...
Save your smarts.
I would behold a grudge.
3-term president. Oh no, it was FDR. Oh, he died 2 months and 23 days into his 4th term.
Didn't he have polio?
He did.
Yeah, I know that. That's about all I know from him. And they never took a camera shot of him from the chest down because they didn't want to show weakness to other countries.
Yes. We are big, strong, like blue.
Mm-hmm. That means all of his advisors must have been walking around on their knees for all those press conferences.
Well, he wasn't always in a wheelchair. It happened later in his life.
No, yeah, no.
No, yeah.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, I know.
So
JFK,
huh?
Would have saved, not saved Vietnam, but backed out a lot sooner.
Could you imagine if it's just like, I think we should get out of Vietnam. Why? Someone just smacked the shit out of JFK from the future, and everything's just going to shit. Everything's fucked up. Could you imagine if that was reported, though? If it was like, oh, shit. That's what happened. Someone just appeared.
Mystery man slaps the president.
Mm-hmm. You think that's even, like, possible? Someone's just like, oh, shit, well, what's the scoop today, Johnny? And they're like, well, read this hot off the press newspaper. Mystery man smacks JFK, saves the world. By diddly. However they talk back then.
By golly.
By golly.
Gee willikers. I don't know. Yeah, JFK.
All right.
Saved the
world.
In the fucking stupidest, pointless war. The only war we lost.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
Is that no political figure in America would admit today that we lost a war. But if you go back on Wikipedia, by the way, there's 3 ongoing wars that America has. Wake up! But we've lost a few wars, actually. It was joint wars. We've lost a lot of coups d'etats. We try to throw a lot of coups, and we lose those coups, but they don't consider those wars because they're coups. They're top secret missions.
Yeah.
So they're not wars. They're just...
It's like the span of a week.
Yeah, it's like objectives, just like...
The Bay of Pigs.
Yeah, you guys got a year to do this. Don't fuck it up. but it goes down in history as a war. But the United States denies it, of course, because why the fuck would they be like, yeah,
we lost.
We lost.
We'll get them next time.
They just be like, well, we're still in the second quarter, bro. Like, if you think this war is over and we lost, you're wrong. We're just gonna go turn these people over so we could turn you over next. Like, the war's not over. We're just making this move.
Yeah, wars usually tend to last a long time.
Yeah.
Like the 100-Year War.
Yeah. The longest war ever.
I don't think it was actually 100 years, though.
You can Google that.
Later.
I'm pretty sure it was like 101 or 102.
Well, now I have to, because you threw out a figure.
Boom. Chaka God. Shaquille O'Neal. For those of you watching the YouTube broadcast or wherever it is you choose to watch this, you'll notice that my hair is backwards today, and so is Josh's.
It was 116. The 100 Years War actually lasted 116 years.
There you go. And it lasted that long in Avatar, too.
It went from 1337 to 1453.
Between who and whom?
England and France.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really think of them as like...
Well, they're neighbors, so...
Are they? I mean, they're an island.
Yeah, they're still right next to each other.
No, they're next to an ocean.
It's like if this is France, this is England, the UK, the top of it.
What's your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
Dogs.
People, bro. Those are monkeys on an island.
It's there's dogs doing it.
I have bigger stick. Oh, yeah. I've seen... you're talking about the meme.
Yes.
I'm talking about the original meme.
Yes.
I love how it's like... there's like tiers of memes now. It's like... You're talking about the rerun or the
remake? The
remake? The sequel, if you will. I'm talking about the original fucking meme. Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What other points you got? Let's just fucking knock them out.
What is the best song to come out in the last 10 years? There's a second part to that question as well. Would you like to hear it now or after you answer?
I would like to hear it now.
And why is it Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen? Why is Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen the best song to come out?
First of all, how did you know that was my answer?
I didn't. That's my answer.
The fuck? Not what I expected from you.
It's the best song to come out in the last 10 years.
In the last 10 years? Damn, yes. That's a big scope. In the last 10 years, I'd say the best song to come out... Honestly, I know people are going to hate this answer. Anything off the 50 Shades of Grey album. I know people are going to hate that answer because it's like, I didn't expect you to say Carly Rae Jepsen, but holy fuck, like every song on that album goes hard. Like, it showed me like The Weeknd's like full capability, Ellie Goulding shit. Like 3 or 4 of those songs off that album went double platinum and made it on the radio. And I think I remember hearing them on the radio like goddamn near back to back and being like, yo, this is what music should be. It was like, I don't know what it was, but it just like, it made me feel good. I thought the lyrics were great. I thought the composition was amazing. Production work. I think everything was like at its peak there.
Yeah, Call Me Maybe does all that too.
No.
And it's fun. It's a very fun song.
Sex is fucking fun, bro.
Yeah,
all those songs are about sex.
That's not a song.
Call Me Maybe's about maybe getting sex.
Yeah, that's all you need.
The 50 Shades of Grey album is like, for sure, we are fucking. It is going to hurt you probably, and I am going to like it.
Should never.
It's consensual.
Doesn't matter.
I never saw the movie. I don't know how it works.
Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe is the best song ever to come out in the last 10 years because... Hey, I just met you. Call me. It's perfect. That's how it should always be. What's your number? Say your number. What's your number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0. There you go. That's all you have to say. Just give me 9 digits. 10.
You need a nap, bro. You need to go the fuck to sleep.
But mainly, So
we're eating a big meal, and you're gonna have a turkey crash after.
Overnight at Target, they usually play not their regular playlist that they play during the day
because they want to keep you busy at night.
It's usually like really upbeat electronic dance music, and they're all remixes.
Do you remember when we worked at Pizza Rev though?
There was 4 different playlists to choose from.
Yes, but Matt was like, we need to have upbeat music all the time because
it's a psychological thing.
Yeah, they're like the mood player is cool because during the slow times of the business day, it presents that kind of vibe. Mm-hmm. He was like, if we have upbeat music all day though, then when no one's in the store, our workers are gonna want to work and move around.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get that we're gonna want to move around, but not gonna work.
We're gonna bust out in a musical and start throwing pizzas in the air.
Yeah, probably some weird shit. Probably just not even just talk more or like steal more cookies.
Yeah, the music actually didn't be based off sales.
What?
The music wasn't actually based off sales. Like there was no mood kind of thing.
Oh, no, it was based on the hour.
Oh, that's dumb.
They said between 12 and 2, it's like a busier hour. So we'll give you more upbeat music, and between 2 and like 4, whenever, it'd be a little more mellow.
Yeah, I know. In Thousand Oaks, we had the rock bot, and it was fucking broken because it was just stuck in a loop, and it played the same like 5 songs
really
over and over for as long as I was there, and so like it was a nightmare to have to call them. It was like it's not connecting to the internet, and like it's playing the same fucking music.
And they're like, fucking check your internet, homie. We don't do that.
Yeah, they were like, is it connected to the router? And we're like, yes. I'm in the fucking attic, like on the phone with them on a flashlight and like plugging in wires. I'm like, yes, it's connected to the router, it's connected to the modem, it's connected to the power, it's connected to fucking everything.
Isn't that amazing though, that becomes your problem at a TO store, whereas in Camarillo it's like, if that was the problem, it's like, just fucking deal with it. We have customers, like just do your job. I don't know what to tell you,
because nobody came to Thousand Oaks.
It's 5 songs, but because there's like nothing to do in Thousand Oaks,
it was fix this TV and fix the radio.
Yeah, have a nice day. Call these people. Is it plugged into the wall? Yeah, it is. Is it plugged into the computer? Yep.
And they were like, what's the serial number? And they're like, it's this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's broken.
Log into this website. Okay. Yeah, that one's the older model. We'll send you a new one. I'm like, okay, cool. Get it a week later. Plug it in. I'm like, oh, the new models doesn't work.
It didn't work at all?
With your
OS or whatever?
With your plan. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It worked for a day. Like, you could request any song, like, for a day.
That's just bullshit.
I spent $1 to play fucking death metal in a day. Happiest day of my life. Rockbot sucks. It's stupid. It's a cool idea. Just get the fucking jukeboxes they have in bars.
Yes, those are the best. What are those, Touch Tunes?
Probably.
Shout out to Touch Tunes. Touch Tunes.
They do it right.
I've spent so much money on Touch Tunes.
Yeah.
I've spent more money in Touch Tunes last year than I spent on music this year. Like,
yeah,
100%. If, like, with streaming and everything going the way it is, I think Touch Tunes might be the new market to get into.
What they need to adapt, though, is showing you the queue.
For sure.
And I don't think you should be able to...
Well, they have it on the app. You could check the queue on the app.
I'm not going to download an app.
I'm just saying. And they also give you, like, 3 free plays, like, a week or whatever, like...
And I don't think you should be able to pay to skip.
I'm okay with the paying to skip thing. Here's what I don't like is that, like, I know I've gone there, put $5 in, chose some songs, and I sat down for 3 hours before it played any of my shit.
Yeah.
In front of anyone. There was no music playing. I put in some music. It played a bunch of other music before my shit ever came on. That shit should fucking not be the case at all.
Yeah,
it should just, and I'm sure, I feel like the bars probably got some say in the settings, because, like, I've been to other bars where it plays immediately.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking, like, Lamplighter is, like, that place is always a fucking problem with Touch Tunes, bro. It's always, you put the money in, and there's 17 songs in front of yours, and you gotta wait 2 hours.
And sometimes you'll never hear
and sometimes it
people will play theirs in front.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pay to skip.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with the pay to skip idea, but, like, if it gets paid, like just play it immediately, because like I'm talking about like every time I'm in Lamplighter, I put $1 in, pick a song, it'll play 12 songs and then my song. No one else is in the bar. I'm the only one who paid, you know?
That's
so unless the bartender's doing some shit, like, because I know they have control over it with their app, they can like log into it. So I know there's like some sort of degree of control the bartender has. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, that's just fucking not gonna make me spend money at that bar for it.
Yeah, it's really,
every other bar I spend like crazy though.
It's really demotivating.
Yeah,
because you just want to listen to your music.
But the bartender's probably just like, ugh, I hate this song. That's why. But it's like, that's what's making you money, bitch.
That's why they don't let me play music.
Well, you play death metal. I mean, I've been to bars when it seemed like everyone just played like death metal and hardcore. That was at Clubhouse. A lot of people play death metal there.
That's not death metal.
I mean, that's what
That's hard rock.
Whatever.
It's different. The fucking place we were at in Arizona, playing pool.
We never played pool in Arizona. Oh wait! Stop! We never played pool in Arizona.
Yeah, we did. We walked there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that place. I thought you were talking about with Ashley.
And they were playing black metal. That was cool.
Yeah. It's out there, man. It's just gotta be.
Gotta find my death metal.
Yeah, you gotta find your spot.
Or just make it.
Just build a new fucking bar, bro. Build it in Arizona, because holy shit.
If you build it...
Operating costs out there have to be nothing.
They will come.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
I bet you they had that mantra when they invented the fleshlight. Bazinga, dad jokes all day.
Probably.
If you build it, they will come. Rodney, knock it off. We're sick of you, man. You're fucking weird, and you tell weird jokes like that. It makes Trisha feel uncomfortable in HR, and she's the only one you ever talk to because you're always sent to HR. Stop, knock it off. Bad.
I don't think a woman could work for that company. If they did, it'd be very weird.
Why would you even say that?
No, just like the corporate side, or just like...
Who cares? Of course they could.
I mean, they could.
Do you think a man could work for a nail polish company?
It'd be not a straight,
it'd be weird.
Not a straight male. Would you?
Yeah, sure. What am I doing? They probably wouldn't.
R&D.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's easy. That's
You're
cool.
Test all the colors.
Sure. I could be a hand model. I have the same hands as my sister, bro. You saw.
Yeah,
I have woman hands with thick fingers. But, you know, for the most part,
misogynistic comment aside,
that's not even R&D.
They could work for a fleshlight if they wanted to. I don't think the environment would be good.
Well, they work for money. They just work at Fleshlight.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm pretty sure you just lost all of your credit. I don't know. What's the...
I literally made a joke
you
expense
need to explain yourself.
Of women, and a whole bunch of women liked it.
Whammon. I know, that was pretty cool, right? I get paid more.
Yeah.
Shout out to the girls with sense of humor. Shout out to anyone with sense of humor. Holy fuck. Shout out to anybody who's got a sense of humor and knows what a joke is.
The like ratio was predominantly women. So that's super great.
That's hilarious.
Shouts out to you.
All of you.
You know how sometimes actors are like real pieces of shit? Like,
yeah.
Whether like child actors or like just real snobby.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like dog or like animal actors are like stuck up?
Back up.
I only ask
Back
this.
up. Do you just mean dogs who are in a film?
Or like, you know the Caesar's wet dog food dog, the little white dog with the box face? I only ask this because I was working in pets today and I was looking at all these different dogs.
Dear Lord, forgive him. He does not know what he's done.
I was looking at all these different dogs and all these different boxes.
And you're like, that dog looks like a straight up bitch.
I'm just wondering if like, do you think like, no, they've made all this money. They only drink.
Dogs don't make the money.
They only drink like bottled water.
I'm sure.
They only eat the highest quality beef.
I think that's actually a really great question. I think if they work at like I think if dogs work at like a studio.
If the dog works a Fleshlight.
Oh, you know that's around the corner, dude. Hit that bestiality and work it up. God. We've fallen so far from God. I'm pretty sure that if a dog is contracted through a business that trains animals, I'm sure I hope to God the business that trains those animals is taking good care of those dogs. If that means they have to buy premium dog food, cat food, feed, whatever it is that the animal requires, and water with a certain balance of nutrients and electrolytes, then sure, I think they have to do that. I don't think the dog has an ego about it. I think it's just a healthier...
Well, it's a dog. It doesn't have an ego.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just a healthier bred dog.
It's based on the owner.
Yeah, and I think the owner... It's like a rent-a-car place, right? Like, I know this is a weird analogy, but like if you rent a car, they take care of the oil changes, the tires, all the maintenance that needs to be done on the car, because that's their asset, right? You got to protect your assets.
It's their car.
Exactly. So if you don't take care of the dogs or the car, that it's not going to make you any more money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure it's taken care of, well kept, and maintained. That way you can continue to have that business. And if you're treating a dog like shit or treating an animal like shit, like it's SeaWorld, I don't know. I heard it's not too bad at SeaWorld, but
SeaWorld dope.
It's like, it's one of those things, like you have to have that kind of reciprocal motion of like, hey, like if you do this, you get fish. If you do this, you get, top-notch dog food, or like we're gonna buy you better quality, because the money should be there for a good business and good practice. Ethically speaking, it should be there. So I don't think dogs have egos about it. I don't think they're like biting their trainers or anything. I think they're good dogs. They're just really well trained, and I think the trainer should do what's best for the dogs or the talent or the animal, which is give them a good diet, give them a proper, I guess water, whatever they need to be the best dog they can be, because that's what would make sense for the business.
I mean, you can look at someone and be like, they're a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And I look at the Caesar's dog and I'm like, that dog's a fucking asshole.
So but like, you mean
that dog's a piece
Caesar
of shit.
Malone?
No, the little white dog on the Caesar's wet dog food. I'll show you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it could just be like a model dog. I thought you were talking about like acting dogs, like.
Yeah, those too.
No, I think they're usually really well trained. They train them from birth. It might just be
fucking that little dog.
That looks photoshopped as fuck, first of all.
It's not. It's a real dog. It's a West Highland Terrier is the breed.
It's probably... maybe it is a real dog, but like...
It is a real dog.
Okay, it's a real dog, but what that photo is trying to communicate is like proper upper echelon. It's definitely like a higher brand of
that dog's
food,
a
right?
fucking asshole.
I don't know if it's an asshole, but like it's not.
Or is it at a puppy?
It's not an. Oh my god!
It's a puppy West Highland Terrier.
I'm not saying it's an asshole, but like it's probably not acting or trained. It could just be a cute dog that the owner of the company has. I know some people do that sometimes. I don't know that puppy's history.
I don't know his credentials.
I don't know his resume, to be completely honest. But like, maybe he is an asshole. Maybe he barks a lot. Maybe he's not trained, but they got a really cute picture of him, and that's what they're going to use. But that's not like... It's like the flow of Progressive, right? It's like you're the face of it. Like, Flo could probably be a bitch off screen. I bet you Flo's like sometimes a bitch. I bet you Ellen's sometimes a bitch.
There's accounts of that.
Yeah, and I know. I'm saying, like, sometimes it's just the face. They're just acting. But, like, maybe that's what it is. Like, they're just the face of that. So, off-screen, there isn't a real on-screen. It's just a photo or something. So, off-screen, it's like they're still just a fucking dog. They bark and shit on the floor when they're not supposed to.
Well, there are Caesar's dog food commercials.
There
are video commercials for that brand. with that
Probably
dog.
a bit like running towards the food and eating it.
Yeah.
Every dog's trained to do that, first of all. So,
and
underwhelming.
Sit and look. I haven't fucking seen them. I'll show you after, but
I don't care.
they exist.
You asked me a question, bro. This is how my brain picks shit apart.
The dogs are dicks. Well, at least the Caesar's
Try
dog.
working with it. Yeah, I mean, fuck that Caesar's dog. I don't care.
The Iams dogs are good dogs.
Iams dogs are good as boys. Those are like the outdoor. And that's the thing, right? It's just marketing and branding. Like, Iams, you think of like hiking and outdoorsy kind of dogs, Labradors, whatever kind of dog Eric has. The ones that go hiking and you can like take wherever. The ones that follow you around. The loyalist boys.
And fucking Blue has just a buffalo. They don't. And then you got fucking the wildlife natures where it's like, oh, like give the
like and you have the wildlife food was like, oh, just fucking
it has a wolf on it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's all marketing of like how you see your dog and like how you want your dog to be. Just don't be fucking feeding your dog vegan shit.
Yeah, your dog will die.
That's animal cruelty. Don't feed your dog vegan shit, but it's like it's a reflect. I mean, it's like marketing anything, you know, like the reason you have these monitors is because you're a gamer. And even when you play video games, you play on the small monitor. I, being a Neanderthal, would play on the big monitor because I like the bigness of the monitor. But you're like, oh, the frame rate on this monitor is superior to this. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. I just want a bigger screen.
They're actually the same frame rate.
Okay, not the point.
I could play on the big one if I wanted.
But you still play on the small one.
Yeah, it's easier to see things.
There you go, because that's your stance. That's a reflection of you and how seriously you take gaming. So people who buy Caesars or people who buy Iams is how they see their dog and who they think they are.
A little shithole West Highland
Sure.
Terrier.
Maybe people with money only buy the Caesars brand and they are shitty people. I believe it. But it's just a marketing thing.
I was also looking at all the cans of dog food and I'm like, damn, I really want to try it. Because some of them are pretty high fucking quality, but
I love the smell of dog food. The wet dog food?
it depends on like the flavor, but yeah, I'm down with that. You want to have it for dinner?
I'm pretty hungry, I'm not gonna lie.
I just stocked a whole bunch. I stocked 1,000.
And Target or
Yeah, Target.
I was like, you just fucking Rollo the fuck up. No. Hey Rollo, here's the perks of working at Target. See you around. See you around.
Come back again.
Come back next time. Next time you're hungry.
This is my own dog.
You know what's super sad? I was doing the math on this a few days ago. I saw a meme, and it was like, humans after eating Taco Bell more than once a week, and it's like a dude who's upset, and it's like my dog after the 8,323rd time you gave him the same thing of food for every day. And I was like, I wonder how many times you feed a dog in their life. And I was like, average dog lifespan, it's like 11 to 12 years. And I do 12 years once a day. It's 4,000 times, 4,000 days in a span of 11 to 12 years, right? And I was like, okay, so it's about half. And I was like, shit, people usually feed their dogs like twice a day, right? Times 2. It was literally like, it was like 100 off. It was like 8,123. And I was like, that's so fucking sad. Someone like literally did the math on this and like,
yeah.
Oh my God, that meme was so real for a second, bro. I was like, no. Someone's dog just died and they made a meme about like how happy he was for eating. Oh my God.
Yeah. They don't care what they eat as long as they just get to eat.
I was just sad that someone like, first of all, it's pretty fucking pathetic. I'm out here like being like, how long do dogs live? And only land 100
in your free time.
Yeah, only land 100 days off of like, but like, how crazy is that? Like, somebody made a meme.
Someone crunched the numbers,
and or they didn't, and it was just like intuitive. Like, I probably fed him this like 8,000 times.
Probably.
And then it's just fucking the way it mathed out. The average dog's life is like 11 to 12 years. And I was like, fuck. That's so sad, bro. I've never been so sad from a cute meme before.
Well, okay, so what is the one thing that you could eat forever and not be tired of? Because dogs, they don't give a fuck. They'll eat the same thing over and over. And then when you introduce a new food, like, oh, what is
the
this?
suspect of it.
Like, what is this?
I could probably eat like white rice and chicken for the rest of my life. I love white rice and chicken.
So boring.
I know, but I never get tired of the flavor because you could do so many things with chicken and rice, bro.
I hate white rice.
You're not cooking it right. You gotta get some fucking salt in there. Gotta get some fucking pepper. You're not treating yourself. You gotta make rice, not just cook it. Same thing with your chicken. You gotta fucking
stick your dick in the chicken.
Sure, I'll eat some dick chicken.
Get salmonella on your cock.
I already got salmonella on my cock.
Should see a doctor.
I should see a lot of things. A doctor's probably like number 2 on that list.
What's number 1?
Therapist, for sure.
God.
Yeah, God's like 0. God's just like, God has left the chat.
Is always an option.
God is always an option. God is always the option.
A one-way ticket, straight up.
Or down.
And then they're like, you're not on the list.
Can you imagine?
Take the express elevator all the way down.
Elevator.
Elevator.
If God said elevator, I'd laugh at his face. And he's like, you know what? Just fucking jump off the clouds, you prick.
God says Tuesday.
Tuesday? Hey, you came all the way up north, huh? Don't be a hoser, huh? If God's Canadian, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. If God's Canadian, I'm jumping.
God is a northerner, only wears flannel, and says Tuesday.
Don't you know? Dude, God's just like the most annoying bitch you've ever met. You're like, fuck, dude. Like, can you just chill? Like, I made it in. I was good. He's like, yeah, but I want to go fucking antiquing on Thursdays. And you're like, no, dude, nobody goes antiquing.
Thursday.
On Thursday. Everything up here is fucking... I don't know, just dead. I don't know. Fucking...
Everything's antique.
Everything's antique up here, bro.
Oh, Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Monday.
Fucking God wants to go antiquing.
You created all of it.
I know, motherfucker. Like, what didn't you already expect to happen?
He's the original antique.
Yeah, unless the underworld's keeping secrets and you're trying to go some corporate espionage route, it ain't happening. You already know it exists.
Drives real slow by a certain building.
God probably drives a Cadillac with a drop top.
Like one from the 80s?
Yeah. Like the fucking boat one, you know, like the fucking...
It's got hydraulics?
Nah. It's
No
got
hydraulics?
fat-ass rims, though.
Are they spinners?
Nah, they're all gold. They're pure gold. Pure gold rims.
Nice. My God has spinners.
Okay. Well, my God could fuck your God up in a fight.
My God has lasers.
My God has telepathy.
My God has 2 lasers.
My God has mirrors. Blink. Blink, blink. Quit shooting yourself with lasers. Blink, blink. Come on, bitch. Let's
The
go.
lasers go through everything.
My God has mirrors that are laser proof.
Mirrors are just glass.
No, these aren't. These are holy mirrors. They've been blessed with God. Come on, man. It's a D&D right now. Let's go. Your God versus my God. Your God's a little bitch.
He's perfect in his own eyes. That's all
He
that
said
matters.
as he wraps up into his silk sheets at nights and kisses his fucking...
My God does not like silk sheets. I'll tell you that.
Your God has
Silk
2 divorces and a mortgage.
Perfect.
My God's got 1 main bitch. That's it.
And a mortgage.
And a mortgage.
Because everyone has a mortgage.
And a dog who eats Iams because that's who he thinks he is.
Your God's dog probably eats his own shit.
Yeah, he does. But he goes on nature hikes. He goes on nature hikes and he looks at birds with his wife. Hilda, it's an ugly name, but she's a beautiful woman. Oh, this is why we do this. So we can say some whack shit and just have it recorded.
Because why not?
So why the fuck not? I need another beer, please. Hilda.
There's someone at my work named Hilda.
Is she a beautiful woman?
She's old. Older.
You think she was hot when she was like 20?
I don't know. Interference. Fuck you, light pole.
Flag on the play.
You said fuck you, Flacco.
Yeah. Okay. I woke up and I was watching the game on Sunday.
Doesn't he play for the Jets?
Yeah.
You won that game.
I know.
Okay. Oh, that was okay. So I read that
You're
as
so stupid.
I read it during the Ravens game, and
Well, he used to play for the Ravens, right?
Yeah, in my mind, he still does, because that's just how I know him. And they lost.
I hate Flacco. I hate the look on his dumb face.
I thought it was knockoff. Like
he's got a Kirkland Ben Stiller face.
Yeah. So I thought it was like a fuck Flacco, like come on.
No.
Like a fuck you, Flacco.
No.
Not like a fuck you.
No, it's
Flacco.
like a fuck you, eat my nuts. Like I said, I texted you immediately. I was like, fuck you, Flacco. And then I was like, by the way, Josh, Hulu and live TV is the best thing you've ever done. Thank you.
Yeah, and I forgot you leached my Hulu.
You called me a mooch, and I was like, bro,
I called you a leech.
You did it so I could use it.
No, I know. I just forgot you used it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. I didn't call you like a leech on purpose.
I don't know many people who get called a leech, and they're just like, I'm just playing, buddy.
I put a colon P next to it. The tongue sticking out face.
I don't recall. Is that what your colon sticking out? Colon sticking out.
That's the colon P.
But like every time that's what the face should be like.
Yes.
I killed your mother.
I killed your mom.
Oh, he's just joshing.
Colon P, semicolon, right parenthesis. I'm having a stroke.
You've had a rough day, haven't you, buddy?
It's been a very long day.
No shit. Fucking hell.
Well, my day's not over. Yeah, class tomorrow. I might not.
How's school going?
I might not go. It fucking sucks. I got a D in accounting, so I have to retake it because it won't count.
It's over already?
Just one of them.
Jesus, that was a fast semester.
Yeah, but I have to retake it because classes will only count towards my major if they're C- or better.
That's just bullshit.
But I'm gonna have a way better teacher, so it's whatever. You know, Moore Park professors, they half-ass everything.
Well, that's kind of how I've gotten so many good grades in Moore Park.
Yeah. So, business law, I've calculated that out. I'll get a 73. Perfect. Calculus, I got a test on next Thursday, so that's cool.
Nice. Well, cool.
And then I'm already registered for university. I have to pay by the 19th of January. So, subscribe to my OnlyFans and eat money.
So please sponsor a beer.
I need money. But they finally corrected my name. Well, not finally. I submitted the paperwork and they did it like 2 days later. So now it'll be at least 7 business days for me to get a new login with my correct name.
That's such bullshit.
I don't think I said it on the podcast because it happened after the fact.
You didn't. It's the first time talking about it.
But I applied to school using the wrong name. So my name is Joshua legally. I applied as Josh because I wanted to be...
Because that's how he identifies, motherfucker.
I just wanted to be Josh.
Channel Islands is ignorant.
Well, because like...
xenophobic.
When you take roll, they're like, Joshua, like, do you go by anything else?
You should sue them for dead naming.
No.
You could, though.
And, well, they have, like, a section, like, preferred names and, like, genders and whatnot. They have, like, all that. And my preferred name is Josh.
Mm.
And so, like, when professors take roll, they're like, Joshua, and I'm like... When I raise my hand, I'm like,
Josh.
Josh.
They're
like,
never going to call you by name.
And they scribble it out.
They just cross you off. You drop from the class. I'm not putting up with that shit. That's way too hard to remember.
And so I just like, I can avoid that just by registering as Josh. I was like, oh, fucking beat the system. That's how you do it.
And then the system beat you.
And then the system fucking slapped the shit out of me.
The system came from the future, backhanded your ass, and zerped back to the future.
Yes. So I could not get any sort of financial aid because my federal legal name is Joshua and it didn't match my social security card, which I still can't find. It's day 7 of it missing. It's somewhere in this house.
There's a social security office in TO that I went to. It's like $40 to get a new one.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere. I can get a new one online.
I mean, do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, like, if financial aid is on the table, it's like...
Oh, no, they changed my name and Everything's okay.
Okay.
I just sent them my birth certificate, my passport, my driver's license copies.
Cool.
And so, yeah, they changed my name today. It went through.
Gang.
So I'm now Joshua again.
Damn, what was it like being Josh? Just for like...
It was the best thing ever until I figured I wouldn't get free money.
Right? It was super dope until they said I couldn't have money.
Yeah, I could have just kept it as Josh, but then I would have had to pay a lot more.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I guess it is just like...
it's just federal.
bureaucracy, you know, at its finest. Like...
Yeah.
Because if it did come down to it, and they did need to prove, like, you are who you are, these are actually really nice labels, except for it just came off. But they came off in one piece.
They
are. You are who you are, but, like, I guess if they had to prove it, it's like, legally speaking, it's like Josh Oberzet and Joshua Oberzet could be two different people.
It is two different people.
Yeah. So it makes perfect sense, especially if it's like, one of them has the name Josh, one of them has the name Joshua, but they both have the same social security. So that's probably identity fraud.
Well, I have nothing to prove that I am Josh Oberzet because everything is Joshua. So technically, Josh Oberzet does not exist.
Yeah, it's just what you
just
go
this
by.
one-off thing.
Yeah, it's like when people go like, my sister's name is Jennifer, but everyone just calls her Jenna.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. It's like,
Jenna does not exist.
yeah, Jenna doesn't exist
in the eyes of the federal government.
Yeah, legally she's Jennifer.
It's like the little fun, like toe trick.
The monkey pickup.
It wasn't even monkey. It was just stuck to my toe.
Monkeys pick up things with their feet, and you just did. So yeah, it's kind of a monkey pickup.
I didn't use my toe fingers to grab it.
What the fuck do you call those?
Toe fingers.
Then you did use your toe fingers to grab it.
No, I stuck it to my fucking pad of my big toe.
Okay. So you didn't use your toe fingers to grab it, but you used your toe finger to suction cup it.
Yeah, I went like, imagine
I know
that,
how it works,
but
it just gets stuck.
my thumb is not there. You could pop it up like a tech deck.
Oh, heel flip.
Just fucking...
I'm just sitting here the whole time, like, busting fucking shreddy narnars. That was a Trey Varial.
Tech decks were cool. Hard as fuck.
I was the... Did you just kick the table?
No, you hit my knee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Your pants are super fucking soft. That felt gay. I was like, be funny, touch his knee, and I was like, I kind of like that.
These are my Naruto pants, my Sasuke pants.
Are they really?
Yeah.
They're super soft, and I never want to touch them again. That was so uncomfortable for me.
Well, you don't have to.
I was the kid in middle school who was known to do the longest and farthest ollies.
I would just fucking throw them in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I would just pop it back, throw it up, catch it.
I remember everyone was like, I could ollie between this desk to this desk, and they just go, whoosh. And I'm like, that's not an ollie.
Because they just fucking turn their hand upside down.
Yeah. Well, they just go straight. They just go, they use speed. It's it's the equivalent of power dropping off the 8-stair. Any skater knows that. Like, you could ollie the 8-stair, or you could power drop the 8-stair.
What's a power drop?
Power drop, you don't ollie. You just get enough speed, and you clear the 8
just
stairs.
Fucking go.
Yeah. So, they were doing the equivalent of power dropping, which is like, it's like a poser move, basically.
It's like when you're running in Mario Brothers and you can run past one space gap.
Yeah. And I was like, I got ollie 4 desks. And they're like, bullshit. And I was like, psh. And I landed it. And I was like, fucking suck a dick. You guys aren't ollieing. And I was like, from that moment on, they're like, they stopped bringing tech decks to school. They're like, we have something in common with this kid and we don't like him. So no more tech decks. Not cool. So I just played with tech decks the rest of my 7th grade year, and people call me faggot.
See, that's why you don't have to outdo everybody, because then you have no friends.
But I want to be better than everybody.
Okay, I get that.
Because I'm better than everybody.
I do too. I even said today to my boss, my leader, I was like, I'm probably
that's a highlight.
The best person here. And he was like, yeah, I don't have any contention. So, yeah. It's not always the best thing to be the best.
Why not?
Because
I want to be...
You lose out on friendships.
Fuck those guys. I hate those kids.
Probably now. You probably didn't back then.
Nah, I hated those kids.
Then why did you try to do tech decks with them?
Because I was in special ed classes, and I had the same math class 3 periods straight, so I needed to make friends with someone.
So all the retarded kids
did tech decks, and I was like, I want to fit in, because I played tech decks with my brother, and we could ollie shit, and we were pretty good at it, so when I did it, it was just like, nah, fuck you, we're going to go do something else. And I think they started playing Minesweeper, or whatever.
Did you ever play it on your phone or iTouch?
Touch Grind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have it. I just haven't downloaded it.
Yeah, I mean...
I paid like the $5 version. I got the new version too, because the new version's really cool. But it's one of those things like... I don't play... Because like, imagine if I was just fucking chilling here one day, like, playing like Touch Grind when we were hanging out. You'd be like, you're such a fucking faggot. Like, stop.
I would just say you're a loser with a Z.
Loser. Yeah, but I mean, like... It's one of those things, it's like, it'd be fine in, like, free time, but it's like, I'm never going to sit down and be like, bro, I landed my first tray flip on Touch Grind, and no one should be proud of me, and I understand.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, who cares?
Do it IRL. Replicate it.
I couldn't. I could still ollie, I'm pretty sure.
I never could.
I could probably kickflip if you gave me the day to figure it out, but...
Raul, do it. Right now.
Bust a kickflip.
Or listen to it at work.
Look at this fucking farm. Oh, this arm. This fucking farmer stand, bro. I'm still fucking...
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm gross. I need to just walk around with my shirt off for a day.
Or just lay outside.
Yeah.
You don't need to
walk. Get outside at all.
You can just fall asleep outside.
No, I burn pretty easy.
Burns turn to tans.
I know, but burning hurts.
Just get some fucking lidocaine.
Not like my body, emotionally. I can't handle it.
Yeah. Not many people can.
Yeah, it sucks. Stunk Elgurg. I like Elgurg. Do you have any more points?
No.
Yeah, ding dong.
The dog was the last one.
The only thing I wanted to talk about, I said earlier today, I don't know if anyone has the same issue, but I've been going to like gas stations, and every time I go to a gas station, it'll pump like $10 or $15 in my tank, and it just goes, and it stops. And I don't know why, but like, I think the pumps are broke. I don't know why. Obviously,
is it the same gas station?
No, it's all different gas stations. I've gone to the same gas station being like, all right, it was just like a bad pump of the day or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but like, it just stops filling up.
Well, I don't know how it determines when to stop pumping gas.
I'd assume air pressure.
My theory was it touched other liquid, so it kind of just knew. But I don't think that's how it works.
I think it's air pressure. Trust me.
So then you might have a valve or pressure leak or something.
Not a leak, because air pressure builds up, and if it's leaking, it would keep going.
So drive it till empty, where you have to you can't go anymore. You got to push it and then put some gas in there.
I have damn near the last 2 times I filled it up, because I can only get like a quarter tank. And no.
I'll help you.
You gonna push my car to a gas station?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call your ass up, Josh. After your 12-hour day, we're gonna Target. Come here, push my car.
That was a one-off. I'm not always doing 12 hours.
But if I called you, because that's the day it happened on, it was a 12-hour day.
If you called me yesterday, yeah, I would have helped you.
Alright.
Just you better help me push too.
Sure, if you call me, but like,
yeah. Well, no, like,
damn, bro, just don't run out of gas.
I don't want to be just solely pushing your car. That's not fun.
Oh no, I gotta steer it. You have to push it.
You can push it from your door too.
Nah,
dickhead.
I have a chair.
That's adding more weight.
I have to make sure it stays in neutral and look cool while doing it.
It won't go out of neutral.
You never know. It's an old car.
It's a 2006.
Neutral. I gotta make sure it's looking good, and I gotta roll the windows up so no one can see my face, so there's no shame in the car that is out of gas. They're just like, look at that guy. He's pushing a car all by himself, and it's steering itself. How's he doing that? And it makes you look good. I'm just trying to make you look good, Josh.
I don't want to look good. I just want to be a hero.
Heroes look good.
No. They do it unnoticed.
And I'm trying to go unnoticed.
Then you're not a hero.
So you're the good guy, and I'm the one getting unnoticed for it.
Heroes do things under the guise of anonymity. Yeah. Anonymity.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? An enemy. Enemy spotted.
Anonymity.
You're like anonymity. Nope, doesn't even have that sound in it.
Anonymity.
Say fuck, it's contagious. You gave me the stupid and you gave me the ugly. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
An enemy.
An enemy.
An enemy?
Yeah.
An enemy?
Yes. An enemy.
An enemy in behind enemy lines?
Anonymity.
Sounds like you're saying an amenity. You know what an amenity is, right?
Yeah.
What's an amenity?
So like the amenities are like the extra things in like the hotel room.
Bro, I'll explain this whole conversation to you after.
So like when you book a hotel room, they're like, what are the amenities? And it's like you got a mini fridge or like the safes come in every hotel room.
What's anonymity?
To be anonymous.
Say anonymity. Fuck! God damn it! You confused the shit out of me, child.
Anonymity.
No! Anonymity. Say...
To be anonymous.
Say anonymity.
Anonymity.
Nope.
That's what you said.
You said at an enemy. Where are you shooting? At an enemy! Son, right now is not the time to talk about televisions in a hotel room. No, not an amenity. An enemy. No, at the enemy. Oh, fuck, this is so stupid.
There's a T on it. Anonymity.
No, there's no eminent. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Animation. Shaquille O'Neal. You need to go to bed, bro. What the?
It's only 5:30. That's too early.
It's 5:27.
I rounded
Not
up.
on my watch. That was a hard flip. For those of you keeping score at home.
Animosity. That's not the one I
Jesus,
wanted.
there's so many ways to fuck this up for you, isn't there?
Anonymity.
Josh, thanks for choosing to represent my case. How would you like to proceed? I would like to proceed with animosity. Shit! I mean, an enemy. Amenities? No. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
That's what I said. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Did you mean animosity? even Google's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. Do you mean animosity? Because it sounds like you're saying animosity.
That's because I spelt it weird.
Anonymity. What? You spelled that wrong for sure. Hold on.
Well, yeah, it's on the first Google search thing, or the first result.
Anonymity.
There's no T.
There's a T right there, bro. You spelt it wrong, you dipshit.
I know I spelt it wrong. I'm saying it's right there.
It's right here, look. Look, read this one word. Oh, you didn't see it? You know, the definition clues is adjective. Right here, look.
ADJ.
Yes, thank you. That's about all I could read.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. That's what I said.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. You sound like a kid trying to say Christmas tree or some shit. You're adding P's and shit and letters that don't make sense in the wrong order. Harlem days. Happy Harlem days.
Anonymity.
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 Say anda.
Anda.
Nimity. Nimity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. It's just my accent.
It's not.
I'm saying it correctly.
No, you're saying it wrong and saying it's your accent.
I'm looking at the phonetics. Anonymity. 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 Anonymity.
Animosity. Anonymity. At an enemy.
I'm saying it correctly.
You weren't before. You said anonymity. You're adding M's and B's and shit that don't even belong in that word.
Anonymity. The quality or state of being anonymous.
Oh my God. I'm going to murder you.
Anonymous.
Anonymous. A hip-hop anonymous. A hip-hop hippopotamus. Why does he get all the easy words?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop anonymous. Oh my god, dude. I guess this is another good beer because this show has been lit.
That was the best laugh I've had in a while.
You're welcome.
I started it.
Yeah, and I capitalized on it with your shame.
You carried it out. Oh boy. There goes the phone.
Double kickflip.
Nice.
Nice.
I believe that guy died.
He did.
I was correct. Well.
Sounds like you're going to end it.
Thank you guys.
Now's a good time to... Oh my god, that flew by.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being here. Share this episode with a friend. Share the show with a friend. Leave a like on the episode. Leave a comment. Whatever the fuck you guys want to do. If you've made it this far, who cares? I care. He doesn't. My name is Josh.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, shit. That was a good one. It always takes about a half hour to start really rolling.
Yeah, it's because we stopped drinking.